All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, and this is Smell Goods. Appreciate you shopping through. Appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit as we just discuss some fragrances that I've got in my collection or have been putting my nose on. Y'all know the drill. All right. Hope you're having just an amazing, wonderful day. Hope life is going exactly the way you need it to, want it to, and the way I believe God intended for your life. All right. So with that said, I've got something that got a discovery set from place that is becoming they're becoming a favorite of mine, even though this was gifted to me and then I purchased some things from them, and they've got some good stuff that they're putting out. I am talking, of course, about the house of Yom and Layl, and this is a discovery set from them. So we can look at the this kind of the presentation. You'll be seeing quite a few different reviews from them, but you can see the discovery set here. I've got 5 that we're gonna go through, not all in this video, so make sure you are hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, requesting notifications so you can be notified when the new ones drop, and then meet me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. All right, but this one, let me make sure I'm pulling out the right one. This one that we're going to talk about today is going to be Yom and Layl's Oud of Passion. Oud of Passion. Now, they keep everything as far as the presentation of it. Of course, you have just this is, I believe, a 10 ml. All of them are the same, so there's not any difference to even their bottles. It's just basically they'll put a sticker on it that lets you know what juice is actually in it. So this is their take, from what I understand, of Maison Crivelli's Oud Maracuja. All right. Now, full disclosure, I've not put nose on it, have not smelled Oud Maracuja, the OG. So this is really just going to be a how does this smell? Because I think that that's the really important thing. If we're honest, let's just, keep it a buck, right? The fragrance we're concerned about, or fragrances that we're smelling and the fragrances that I'm reviewing and things of that nature, the important thing is, how does it smell? Sometimes, yes, we're looking for how does it come close to the OG, and this may be very close. It could be very far apart. But the question at hand really is, how does this smell? Is this a good fragrance? Is this something worth maybe getting a bottle, or at least getting a travel spray of, getting a discovery set and checking it out for yourself? That's what we're going to talk about. All right. So I've already sprayed it on my hand because I wanted to, really speak to it in the dry down. But I'm going to put it on this other hand because I don't have anything on there. Just 3 sprays. This hits the room, right? This hits the room. Yeah, you get this fruitiness up top. I think just because I did look at the notes and I'll kind of put them up there for you all to kind of go through. But you do get this fruitiness up top, along with a little bit of oudiness and a little bit of spice in there. Just as far as how it hits you when you first spray this. This is a room shifter. When I talk about room shifter versus room filler, this is what I would call a room shifter, just as far as how it kind of blasts out there. It does not overtake the room, but it definitely does make its presence known in the room. As you're there, yeah, I think that's just from what I know, remember the passion fruit that's there. The passion fruit mixed with a little spice and a little bit of the oudiness is really what's there. It's brighter up front and brighter up top, but then, yeah, when you get down to it and after it's kind of dried down, and I sprayed this probably about maybe 45 minutes to an hour before I'm actually filming this video. So this has shifted from here. The fruitiness is really coming through, but it's a kind of not a bright, it's a bright fruitiness in that you get it there up top, but it's not an exceedingly bright. When you first spray it, it's brighter, but as it kind of settles on my skin, it becomes a little darker, a little moodier, if you will, right? But when it's on this hand, you get some of that leather coming through, which it's kind of when it's dried down, you get kind of a leather with still some fruit, some oudiness in there as well. And there's a little vanilla peeking through on this, in my opinion. All right, so let me give you the notes, just because you may be interested in what the notes are. And I did compare this as far as what the notes are for Oud Maracuja, and the notes are spot on as far as having the same notes in the same place. Top notes, you've got passion fruit, fruity notes, Turkish rose, and saffron. Middle notes, you've got oud, Indonesian patchouli leaf, and benzoin. And then base notes, you've got leather, a kagala wood, which is another oud. You've got amber, labdanum, and vanilla. So You get a lot going on with this, but this is just a nice, wonderful scent that for me works best, even though it's passion fruit. And I think passion fruit to me just comes off as a spring, summer type of a fragrance. But because of everything else that's blended in with this, everything else that's going on with this fragrance, this to me is more at home in the winter and fall. In fact, as of the filming of this, I'm probably at a trip that I'm taking in the next couple of days. I think this is going to go with me. It does work, in my opinion, more for the evening. You could wear it day, just depending upon your scenario. It's not really a daytime scent, but you could get away with wearing it in the day. It is a nice, sturdy scent. Now, is it blind buy worthy? That depends upon what you are looking for as far as blind buy. As far as just if the scent is great, yes, the scent is great. On that alone, you could say it's blind buy worthy. However, because I recognize that not everyone likes the same type of things, this is something I would recommend getting the travel spray, getting a decant, getting something of, seeing if this is kind of what fits your needs, fits your goals, fits your scent profile, right? For me, this is right up my alley. This is a nice scent that just works for me, just flows very well for me, and the quality of it. By the way, with Yom and Layl, I think everything they do is extrait de parfum. So, I mean, the oil concentration is up there, which means that it's lasting a long time. And even just, I've sprayed some of these others just on my skin just to kind of initially see. They do last a very long time. They do give nice projection, nice sillage, nice longevity. All right. My rating on this, I'm going to give this a 9.25. This is very, very nice. Very, very good. It's not perfect. And when I say perfect for me, that just means it is probably going to be the scent that I just wear completely and I shut everything off. So there's not a scent that's going to get a 10 out of 10 for me, probably. But I say that now, but that could change. But as for me, it is definitely up there as a great fragrance that I think is going to get a lot of wear out of it. Like I said, I'm planning on taking it on the trip with me as one of the fragrances I have. That way I'm not carrying big full bottles. And I can also maybe bring something back from my store, which I'll probably tell you all about in another video. All right, but that's it for this one. This is from Yom and Layl. This is Oud for Passion. And this again is their take on Oud Maracuja. Definitely something that I think it's a good fragrance. This works. Definitely the right scenario, right season, and everything. This is a beautiful one that comes out. All right, that's it for this one. Let me know your thoughts if you've putting your nose on it. If you are a fan of Oud Maracuja and you're looking for something to check out and see if you can find maybe something a little better on price, you might check this out. See what it works for you. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time. Have a great one. Be blessed. Peace.